Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. And as you know, yesterday I posted a video about wanting to let people know that it's not yet late to get into StepN project. However, on this video, I will address the opposite side of those people, which is those who are overly excited to join and they just want to join like right now. Okay, so we also want to stop those people who are overly excited. Okay, so opposite of yesterday. Yesterday is people who are hesitant. Today we will deal with those people who are overly excited to, start and, jump in straight away. Do not do that one as well. But before we proceed, as usual, I need to remind everyone that whatever you hear from here is not a financial advice. Always do your own research, and this is only for your guide, for your information only, because again it involves money. All right, so let's try to understand why some people are having this FOMO, or fear of missing out. So it's a very popular word for those who just wants to get in straight away. So number one reason is the high GST price. As of the time of this video, it's sitting at $7.02 US dollars. So it's a really good profit, right? Say like yesterday, I'm consistently sitting at 18.8 GST, so roughly around 160 US dollars, if my calculation is right, or let's say 150, around that. So you just do the math. I'm not 100% sure at the top of my mind, but if you come to think of it, it's really good money for, just moving for 20 minutes for me, because I have 3 energy. And even half of that, if you only have one use, it's a really good money. So that's why everyone is so excited. And as you know, if you look the graph, my source is coinmarketcap.com. It went to all-time high of almost $9 today. So we don't know if it will keep going, or no one knows. No one knows. But again, I think it's one of the main reasons why people just wants to get on board. Number two, in all the social media pages, we hear people, talking about this project. A lot of blogs like this, they talk about how much money they earn. So there's a lot of hypes going everywhere in your phone or in your computer. Number three, everyone thinks this is an easy and quick get rich quick scheme, that you just jog, walk, run for a few minutes and you'll earn this much. It's true, but there's more behind those, earning money. You don't know how much people invested in here before they can get to that point. So we also need to understand those situations as well. But again, this is usually the number one expectation of people while they're having this FOMO thing. Number four, this one I guess is the hardest, and even me, I'm a victim myself, or should I say, I had victims as well. Mainly because obviously we're excited, right? Especially those who has been here for a while. We're so excited, and we tend to brag our earnings, our profits to our friends and family. I guess we need to stop doing that for those who has been in the project for a while, because I think it will mislead or cloud their decision making when they want to get into the project, meaning to say they may have wrong motivation. So, and at the end, they may blame you. So we don't want that to happen. And yes, it's all right, it's all right to share, but not to the point that you let them come here as well, or join you, or buy the shoes now straight away. It's not something like that. That's why for me, even though I already ROI'd and already making money for just over a month doing this project, but I never ever let ask people to, hey, come on, join now. You know, when I share it to my friends, even to my partner, I just say, you know what, I have this app, and you know, it's a good motivation for me, blah blah blah. But they never hear me say, oh, you should buy this, you should buy that. I just share. I just share. Even if you notice in my posting in Facebook, Twitter, or Discord, I never put in there to buy now. I always just say, this is what's happening with StepN. This is what you need to do in StepN. You know, and even in my vlogs, you never hear me say, okay, get it now. That's why I always make this disclaimer, because all I wanted to tell you all, guys, is what this project is all about, and decide for yourself if this is something for you. Fifth is the high cost of shoes. So people just are scared that it may just keep going up and up and up. Yes, possible it's true, but possible it's also the other way around. How if, that's why you need to understand what makes the cost of shoes high. Because obviously the demand and the tokens went up, and then, but who knows, will this just keeps going up, or it will cool down a bit? And you know, that's and again, this is one of the reasons why people you know, FOMO. But again, in the next slide, I will tell you why not to FOMO, just to counteract all of these reasons why people are fearing of missing out. So number one reason is, for me personally, being in the project and understanding so much about the project now, I know that this project is here to stay. So in short, it's not yet end of the world tomorrow. So take your time. Take your time, because number two reason is, you need to understand fully the project, the ins and outs. That's the reason why me as a vlogger, I tend to chop and create short videos for you to understand bits and bits of so many facets of this project. There's a lot of strategies involved, how to choose shoes, what are the goals that you need to do. There's a lot of strategies, like process of minting, what can you get with minting, all the sockets, etc. And that's why I encourage you to check my other videos as well, because obviously you need to learn so much before you can understand. And the number one that I highly recommend for you to check is the white paper. I will be putting the official link below in the description box for you to just copy and paste into your browser, and spend time, guys. Spend time to understand the project. If you don't understand anything, try to check some vlogs like mine, or you go to the StepN Discord. There's a lot of people there who are very helpful and can explain to you some details that you may not understand in the white paper. Because even me, especially if you're coming from a non-English background, it's not easy to understand. But then again, as time goes by, when you spend time, you will eventually learn it. It's not really so technical. It's just the wording and the implementation that you need to understand. Number three, the reason why you should not FOMO is, you need to consider the risk. What are the risks involved? Obviously, number one is money. Obviously, you know now that the price of shoes are so expensive. Again, because of the tokens, the cost of minting and producing these shoes are expensive. That's why consequently the prices of shoes also go up. So what are the risks? How if the token prices go down? Obviously, the value of the assets go down. The potential earnings of GST will also go down, right? So there's a lot of risk that you need to, especially this is cryptocurrency, and the tokens is being listed in different big crypto exchanges. So you know, the prices may fluctuate. Is that within your tolerable allowance in terms of financial capacity? So yes, it's very important to know the risk. Number four is you need to know how to ROI, how to break even, how to get your money back. Not because you see people earning means you can easily get it back. You don't know that there's a lot of burning mechanisms that you need to do before you can get to that point where you can already make money. Like how long there, I had a video about ROI calculator, so you can use that. Just put the stats of the shoes that you want to buy, and it will give you approximately the amount of GST that you will earn, and also the days that you need to wait before you can ROI. So yes, this is very important, just in case you need your money back, then at least you will not lose it. Okie dokie. And number 5 is obviously this is a move to earn project, meaning to say you either need to walk, jog, or run in 10 minutes or more, depending on how many shoes you got. Obviously, there's a physical impact on your body. That's why it's very important to understand the project, because most people, even they're really fit, if they have a running shoes, they cannot do it every single day. So they need to have an extra shoe, so they buy a walking shoe. So it's one of the strategies that I'm talking about, that you need to know beforehand, not after you buy the shoes. Because how if you can't afford to buy an extra shoes anymore, right? So you don't know. So you will just skip some days to rest your body, which you will miss some earnings. So that's just one of those that you need to learn before you need to jump into the boat and get into this project. So not only actually physical preparation, but also like the timing of when you need to walk, does your time allows you to, etc., etc. So it's all about preparation. Okay, so far I've presented just some of the few things I thought that why people are fear of missing out, and the other side is why we should not fear of missing out. So as a conclusion, I'll give you 4 tips. Number 1, spend some time. Spend some time to study the project. But when I say spend some time, don't take so long as well, because time is also an element. The longer you decide, the longer you start, the more that you will miss. And as you know, we earn GST every single day. So if it will take you 1 month to decide or to study, I think for me that's too long to study. Ideally 1 to 2 weeks, you should be able to research everything, ideally. Okay. Number 2, set a goal, set a strategy. When I was starting, just to give you a specific example, my goal is just buy 1 shoe, because I want to know, I want to study the other strategies. Did I get the proper shoes, or is this the best strategy? Obviously, some of the strategies you cannot learn it just by reading the white paper, but it's all right, because there will never be right or wrong shoes, because you will break even, you will ROI at some point in time. Maybe you will just learn that there's other ways to earn that you can do in parallel or in conjunction of your current shoes, right? So just like me, after I have my 1 shoe, I learned that, okay, I've learned the 0-1 mint flip strategy, which I had a video as well. I said, I think I can do that. I have an extra money to do that, then I will do it. And yes, thankfully, I'm successful. I'm about to do my 5th mint, and obviously, as you know, my goal is to have uncommon. So set a goal. Set a goal once you're here, whether you stick with 1 shoe, or are you more on the exercise thing? So you want to keep 4 energy per day, so you will start with 3 shoes straight away. So something like that. Number 3, you need to set a budget. I guess this is very important, because it depends on the budget, what kind of shoes you will get. I have a video about how to choose your first shoes. If I were you, if you have no idea and you want a small guide, then check that out. Depending on your budget, let's see, will you get a common shoes, a jogger shoes? Will you get uncommon? So will you get 3 straight away or 9? So again, it depends on your set a budget, and then don't forget to window shop. Okay, window shop, so that depends on your budget. You can see what are the stats of the shoes that you can get with that budget. And I also have a video about calculator of how much GST you can earn per specific attributes of the shoes. So you better check that out as well. And then number 4, the last but not the least, probably some of you will say, not now, this is not for me. We don't know, for whatever reason. Probably you don't have that budget yet, or maybe you need more time to study. Well, that's basically fine. Just remember that when the time comes that you can already afford, or you find out that yes, this is indeed a good project, again, go back to this video and don't FOMO. It will never be too late. As I've said in my other video, you can always start with this project. Thank you so much, guys. That's the end of this video. And please let me know your thoughts about this topic. Did I miss any point that why people should not FOMO? Let me know also any other topics that you want me to discuss. I also, activation codes, it's very hard to get now. Today I posted in Twitter and Facebook. So yes, please follow our other media pages as well, because I randomly put activation codes there. Or sometimes I posted here as well in our YouTube channel. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button and tick that notification bell. So when I post activation codes or post new videos like this, you'll get notified straight away. Until next time, guys, let's go and walk.